Hello everybody and welcome back to Dishonored 2. I'm Violet, and as you've probably already guessed, this is not my permadeath save file. Woo! Oh, we made it! Fantastic! I just thought I'd show off some of the other possible ways this level could have gone. I already did one in my proper playthrough, but now I'm just going to go back and take a look at some of the other combinations of dukes and fake dukes in their 4 other locations and sort of show you how I would have dealt with those, because, you know, it's all part of the one plan. You have to have a plan for all of them or it's not going to be safe. Yeah, I'll stop using the magic for a sec, because for the sake of the example, I'll put the magic away, I'll equip something non-magical. So, pretty much every run of this, we're just going to be walking up here, checking the painting. There's no painting there today, so we know the Duke is not in the garden. That's convenient for me, because it helps me prove the rest of my plan. So, the sort of common thread between all these different plans is that you're going to end up going through this little doorway, taking out the blood flies, then you're going to swim for a little bit, you'll knock out those 2 guards past the secret door in the basement, and from there, unless you've done something else and triggered some other guards to move around, the staircase all the way up to the Duke's bedroom is clear. Like, there's no enemies there, so you can just walk up. And then it's a good idea to take out the Duke, which we've seen already in the playthrough. It's just like, you wait for a bit, the guard leaves, you knock him out as he's leaving, because otherwise he patrols on the staircase and becomes a bit of an issue. And then you're free to either talk to the duplicate or knock out the real Duke. And that's kind of just the main central bit. From there you can access the gardens or the throne room if you'd like, if that becomes relevant for you. And yeah, that's the main like central bit that you're going to be doing in almost every single one of these runs, identically or almost identically. So maybe I'll just skip to the first thing. So in the real playthrough, the video I just did, we got the fake Duke in the garden, which is a bit of one of the semi-riskier ones. It went quite well, I'm happy about that. But this is a save file now where we've got the real Duke in here, and that is a much simpler proposition. Though it might take him a while to actually start doing what he does. He basically just sends everyone who could possibly help him away. Like, he just pushes everyone away. Come on, buddy. See, he's painting the dog and he's not doing well.
Where's the talent required?
I don't know if there's a better angle I could be standing at so we could watch this scene. Probably is.
This is going to be a much more interesting painting.
I think he already killed the dog. R.I.P. Eventually he will send his guards away. There it is.
I want to be alone with my thoughts.
So, once the dog is dead and the guards have left, he is on his own. So let's just climb up this big, this statue I was semi-worshipping in the Clockwork Mansion. There's more of them. Just walk along this convenient little thing, and, like, no one will see. Pop up here.
Do I know of war?
So there's a guard there, but he's strangely bad at keeping track of the Duke. This is a great time to get him. Whoops. That's just how easy it is, and because it's the real Duke, we don't even have to talk to him, we can just knock him unconscious. And then you can just hop up the top here, which we did last time, basically. And we just have to carry him, and conveniently we can go to, we have his keys now, so we can go through the dome to get up to the top. We don't have to swim through the basement at all if we don't want. For the sake of time, I'm gonna get this guy with a stinging bolt again. He is just so stinging boltable.
Clockwork soldiers.
So yeah, I guess this run is a little bit different in that you end up going through the dome first. So that's a bit different and very convenient, and we've already basically done everything that's likely to throw us off. Like, that's about it. I have a save file for the dog thing. Where is it? There we go. So if you get the fake Duke, you end up leaving a stun mine over there and just going all the way around up to the top and climbing back down. It's quite long-winded, but it gets the job done. And there. Now, oh, where's that dog gonna go today?
Did you hear that?
You gonna come to me? Oh, maybe. Yes. See, this is what we're afraid of. Because this dog, they're coming towards us, and they're gonna get pretty close. Maybe I'll quick save, and I'll try to show you how scary this dog is. Hey, bud. Oh, no, he's turning around. Okay. Maybe the dog isn't scary, and this was all a lie. One time it missed the stun mine and walked up here, and I was like, what am I gonna do in this situation? So I'm quite happy with how lucky we got last time. Yeah, and then, you know, once this guard... Oh, he's in position, so you just hop down and talk to the Duke, and we've seen all this already, so let's move on to the office, which, as I have said before, is the boringest one. And I will show you why. And with that, I am going to go back to pretending that I don't have powers, okay? So if you didn't see that, and now we're climbing up the stairs just like usual, and look, it's the Duke's office with the guards, with the Duke actually in it. So, situation here, whoa. And it doesn't matter which Duke you get, I don't even know which one it is, I just know he's in here. But the guards are standing in front of this window now, there's two of them. There's you, and they're going to split up in a bit. What you want to do is just keep your eye on the Duke, just so that it helps trigger his dialogue. He's going to have a line where he says, "Leave me alone." You want to keep the guards in your eye line as well, because they move quite quietly, and you don't want them sneaking up on you when they walk out the door. So just spy on them both. He should. This angle should be fine.
What would I decree if I
Oh, it's the fake Duke. They do actually have custom lines for which location they're in. Like, they'll say different things, which I'd often miss, but they're quite interesting. Eventually he's going to move his hand in a certain way. Whenever they say they want to be left alone, they point their right hand up. So we're going to be waiting for that.
Leave me.
Wait for it. There it is! See, it teleports up, even if he's not ready for it. Anyway, the second he says that, get up on top of this big lynx statue or whatever this is, like a big cat. And one of the guards will come out here. The other one goes to a different door, so you don't even have to worry about it, really. Now, this guy, I've had some trouble with, I'll try to show you. If I just get behind him, like, I don't think I can knock him out in the traditional way. So we just spend a sleep done on him, because I can't, for some reason I'm not allowed to get him with the usual knockout. I would if I could. He falls down. Hide him if you want to. Whoops. And now the Duke is completely on his own, because he keeps pushing people away. In this case, we want to talk to him, because he's the fake Duke, but just imagine if you want, that's the real Duke, you just knock him out. It's the same process. Feel free to steal the paintings and stuff, and yeah, you just walk up the stairs to the bedroom and you're done. Next up, let's do Delilah's room. This is definitely the fiddliest one. There's a bunch of ways it can go wrong, so for the sake of time, I'm just going to montage us through it. So first of all, you're going to see that there's no painting and come upstairs like always. Peek into the Duke's office, see he's not there, then head over to the other door on this floor and step just far enough into this room that you can see both sides of it. If you don't see the cleaner in here, that means the Duke is in that room. So, now we know where he is, head back over to the Duke's office and clear it out, because we're going to need the room to ourselves. Now head upstairs and do the traditional Duke's bedroom stuff we already talked about, you know, choke this person, choke that person, sleep that person, yeah. In doing so, you'll learn which Duke is which, and whether you've got the real Duke or the body double downstairs. If you get the real Duke in Delilah's room, you can do the quick version of this plan, where you just knock out the clockwork in the Duke's office. There's a free stun mine in the cupboard by the window, so this is basically free. Then put a stun mine in this room, where the office and Delilah's room connect. There's this little connecting hallway, just put it right there. Open the door up, fire a crossbow bolt at this wall, hide under the table, and hopefully both guards will run right into the mine. The only problem here is if the Duke sees the unconscious bodies, there's a chance he might freak out and see you as a threat, which would be the end of the run. And obviously you only want to do this with the real Duke, because if the fake Duke runs into the stun mine and goes unconscious, that's the end of the non-lethal run. We need him to conspire against the real Duke, so if he goes unconscious, that's really bad, don't do that. So it might be better to do the safe version, which works for either Duke. The main thing we're afraid of in this situation is this guard with the helmet, who occasionally patrols in a circle once she goes outside. She's surrounded by windows, so it's kind of hard to walk through Delilah's room without the potential for her seeing you at some point. Plus she moves around at like seemingly random intervals. She's pretty scary to deal with. So for this plan, we're just going to avoid this whole problem by setting things up in other rooms, so we don't actually have to go near her or into that room at all until it's too late for her to actually see us, okay? So, after you've taken care of the Duke's bedroom, come back downstairs to this floor where Delilah's room and the office are, and just walk down one more flight of stairs. Put a stun mine down just there. Then head back up, go through the office, and put another stun mine down where we put it in the quick version a minute ago, right here in front of the door. Now, it might take a while, but you just want to wait here and watch the Duke until he sends his guards outside. You can open the door up just to get a bit closer to him. I feel like that might help trigger it. And the guards are standing in just the right place so they won't actually see you when you're here, at least until they start leaving the room. So once you see them start to leave, step back and close the door, head back out through the office, back upstairs, and use the balcony outside the Duke's bedroom to spy on the guards outside Delilah's bedroom, just down there below. Our goal here is to drop down behind the patrolling guard when she's standing still, and get her with a stinging bolt before she turns around. She can run to 2 different places. I'm not sure what determines that, but we've got stun mines in both of those places, so this should be fine. One thing to be aware of though, is if the Duke is standing in the doorway as she runs through it, she'll bump into him, and some part of that interaction makes the other guard turn around and start investigating, which, we don't want that. So before you drop down, just carefully lean over the edge here, like this, so you can get a good look at the door. If the Duke is standing behind it, you should be able to see him through the glass. Once he's not there, drop down, stand above the guard, and just follow her to make sure one of the stun lines gets her. Once she's been taken care of, hide the body just to be safe, and then you can go talk to the body double, or if it's the real Duke, just knock him out. It's also good to knock out that last guard, just because we'll be walking along the cliff in front of him as we're leaving the area, so it's good to get him. Okay, that was Delilah's room, and now we're going to move on to our final Duke location, the throne room. This isn't a real safe file, but let's just pretend that we came up to the Duke's bedroom, we took out this guard again, probably with a sleep dart if you want to be safe about it. I'll move him, because technically there is a guard who can see him. Okay, so now you're up on this balcony again. It's a very useful balcony. There's, we want to get down there, but there's a bit, these two civilians are real tetchy, so I would recommend, if you can, just don't get close to them. You can get on this little ledge here, and then just drop down behind this little wall. You want to minimize your time being in plain view of them, because if they see you long enough, they will panic and get a red lightning bolt, and that's it for the run. Now we're over here. We do have to knock out this cleaner again, sorry. Just, we're going to be here for a bit. Okay, so this here is the throne room. And there is, which Duke is it? I actually forget. And he's got two guards in here. He's going to send them away eventually. Like they all do.
Sometimes I realize the
Oh, it's the fake Duke again.
It's good to remember not everyone is so lucky.
Oh, by the way, while we're waiting, I will point out that there is a arc pylon there, and I can't tell you how many practices I've forgotten that it's there and walked into it. So first thing we're going to do, once the guards leave, is go switch that off. Very important. Watching his right arm again, because I'm hoping he's going to do the thing.
Leave me. I want to
There it is. I love that. It's so jerky. It's just like he's got to do it. It's part of it. You can't say it without doing that with his hand. So both the guards will leave. There's other guys on the other door too, but that's okay. We don't need a door. We've got everything we need right here. This sort of strange open plan. Is it designed so that people can stand up on the rafters? And I guess maybe it is, like an audience. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I like to go check that the guards have gotten settled, because they actually don't move around too much. They look pretty secure. Great. So now, whichever Duke you get, you're going to hop down here and, well, you're going to turn off the arc pylon. We talked about this. If you stick to the left side here, no one will see you, and that thing won't kill you, and the Duke is fine with you being here, because he doesn't know that you're a threat. Pop that out of there, pop it in the corner, and that is one threat neutralized. So at this point, you're either going to knock him unconscious or talk to him. In this case, I'll talk to him.
Put up on the scale
Surprisingly,
like
it doesn't alert anybody.
No offer to bow or kiss my hand.
So, yes, if in the case of the fake Duke in this room, it's actually really easy, because you can just climb right back out the way you came in. Well, just do this. Whoops. I'll show you. And because we don't need to follow him to get out of here, we can just, I'll show you the pathway. There's a really easy way to get back into the safe area near the Duke's bedroom, which we know is sort of like our home base. Just hop up on that to get on here. And then what's the fastest way? It's this way.
What a dump.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, did I save? Ah, crap, I totally didn't save. Whoops. Or maybe he'll stay there. Then you're up on this roof. You can get all the way up here without using powers. And from there, I think there's a skylight you can drop down through. Is that my plan? Yeah. I guess I'll demonstrate, because I kind of only vaguely remember how this works. Oh, crap. This is way more dangerous than I thought. No way. Wait, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you just climb over the top. Yeah, that seems way more safe. I mean, I can take a bit of a drop, but, like, I think this is better, right? Yeah. You just drop down here, and then you're on the Duke's balcony. And if you've already gone to the Duke's real room and taken his keys, you can open this. I haven't, because this is a fake save file, but if you've gone through, you're supposed to do this bit first and open this door up from the inside, and then you can just hop back in. Okay? So that is how you deal with the fake Duke in the throne room, and it's pretty easy. But if you get the real Duke, then you can't just talk to him and let him go. You have to carry him. So let's pretend this is the real Duke. We got to get him out of here, right? So just let's portray him instantly. So now we have to get somewhere carrying a body, and that is tricky because we can't do that jump I did earlier. So we got to go through more terrestrial means. Namely this door, which, as you're about to see, is guarded. Where there he is. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a long wait, I'm afraid, because we're going to be waiting for him to patrol the other way. But there's a clockwork soldier who walks in a little U shape around this hallway. Right scary. So that door right across from us is where we need to get to. That leads to the staircase. We've been climbing up and down this whole time. It's completely guard-free. So if we can get to that door, we're safe. But there's this guy, wherever he's gone, and there's also some guards through there. We're going to be using that, or getting around that. So, say when he gets to the turtle. Yeah, close enough. So, clockwork's in position. Pick up your Duke. Walk through here. Close the door behind you. Just be a bit careful here. He's not going to spot us, but just get near this curtain. Rub your face up against it. Now, for some reason, this one guard won't see us if we're just very careful about peeking around this corner. Get him with a stinging bolt. Say again, get him with a stinging bolt when your cursor is red, that means it's going to hit him. There you go. Now, just be a bit careful here. There are some sleeping guards. Don't touch them. If you touch them, they'll wake up.
Be nice to be on the
You can spy through the... oh, the clockwork's already quite a way away, which is good for us. If you had to wait here for a bit, that's okay. If you get the timings a bit off, because it won't come in here, and he will take a while. He's actually run out through the doorway. Oh, we should have hidden that cleaner lady. Goodness. Okay, hide the cleaner lady. That's something I forgot to do. So they're going to detect a body, but I tell you what, it's not even going to really matter. Because we've got the Duke, so we can just take him all the way up here. We've taken care of the rooftop stuff. It's fine. We haven't. I'm lying, but pretend we have. And yeah, that's how you get rid of, that's how you get the throne room Duke. So, thank you very much for joining me for this very nerdy little bonus episode about the Grand Palace, which looks just amazing from up here, I think. I hope you'll join me next time for the final mission. We're going to go take on Delilah, which I guess I have to stop stalling now, don't I, and actually record the damn thing. Oh yeah, thank you very much for indulging me through all these different plans, and see you next time.